What is up, guys? PieMuffin here, and we are back on our SAO Rising Steel video. So, I don't have any official announcements or news to kind of bring to you guys, but I wanted to talk about a few things pertaining to the game and what we can see in the near future and all that good stuff. So first things first, I do want to, you're not going to see it here because it's obviously not news they put in game, but there is going to be a live stream on the 4th, which is, that's like what? It's next Friday, so it's a week from today. We will have a live stream, which I'm sure they'll reveal some stuff, but they're not going to wait that long to give us our next banner. They can't. That's it's already been like 9 days since and Tokyo. You see him right in front of you. Well, actually, let's see for sure. When did his banner actually drop? 5/20. So yeah, it's been 8 days, so it'll be 9 days tomorrow. So we still have no news on the next banner. But yeah, so they're not gonna wait until the 4th because then that'll be like what? That'll be exactly 2 weeks without a banner. They're not gonna do that, or any sort of content whatsoever. Plus, if they waited till then, no, we'd still have an event up because we'd still have the thing is still up for 11 more days. But so yeah, I guess we'll go on to the other thing. What's going on with the game? Where's the content? We've seen this before. Over the last year and a half, there have been some times where it's not always on a weekly basis. Sometimes it's like around 10 days. It just depends what they have planned. And I think the reason they're making us wait for this time is, and they could have spaced it out just better during the anniversary month, is because the anniversary ends, the anniversary campaign, so everything that kind of goes on with it ends on the 31st, which is Monday. So I think what they might be doing is they're going to wait. So on Sunday morning, we'll get like an announcement for the next banner and event. And then the next banner event will start next Monday, and it won't be part of the 1.5. So the rates will go back down to your usual 3% rates for 4 stars and all that fun stuff. You know, we've pretty much gotten everything from the campaign. I think we have still a few days left of free summons. The only thing we haven't gotten, and this is still weird that it's in here, Raid Event War of Underworld Volume 14 will be available, but it's for June 24th. This is like a month away. I don't know why this is part of I don't know if they really meant to do, like, May, but then they just never ended up doing it. Like, I'm not really sure what their kind of plan was here with that. So that's the only weird thing that's kind of there. But yeah, I think overall, I think the anniversary stuff is pretty much done. It was okay. At least we got Antokia, so we got an actual brand new character. I mean, you can look. All the anniversary banners are still up. We have... Oh, wait, actually, no, they're not. The Alice one is not. I guess that's gone. And then the Quinella one goes away tonight. And then, how long does this one stay around? This stays until 6/5, so it stays past the anniversary, but... I don't think there'll be any new 1.5 banners after this, because this banner, so the end of the 30th, beginning of the 31st will be when all this stuff happens. So they very well could drop a new banner on the 30th / 31st when this stuff leaves, but I do think they're probably going to wait until Monday. But, so that's it for that. There's a couple other things I wanted to talk about. One of them is they did an update. I don't know where the news is or anything, but let me see if I can find it real quick. They had an update last night that finally did the thing where you can use as many tickets as you want. I don't know if I can really show this off because I don't really have that many tickets. Yeah, I don't think I can show it off here. But basically, I guess you can just, however many, if you overflow on these tickets or whatever, you have like 20, 30, you can just use them all at once. So that's pretty cool there. And then the other thing I want to mention, there is someone who on Twitter who handles the data mines was talking about someone else who I guess looks into the files and stuff and may have seen something that might imply that we might get 5 stars soon. Not like soon. I would think they would still at least wait till the 2-year anniversary, so they'd at least wait till mid-November. But for whatever reason, they seem to think that 5 stars could be on the horizon, which makes sense, and I think it's been in the plan since the beginning, because if you see, every time we still rank up, we're still getting a cost increase. But new units, like even active link units or even special units, don't have a higher cost. They still have the same cost. The ones that have the higher cost, which I guess we can actually look, are the units that are free to play. So let's just go ahead, let's see, cost. So, as you can see, the free units cost 16, and then regular units cost 12. For 4 stars, mind you. So, the only way that, you even with a full team of free-to-play units, what? So, 16 times 6? 16 times 5 is 80. So, 96. So, 96 cost would be an entire free-to-play team. So, they're obviously eventually either going to have better 4 stars that require a higher cost, or the most likely scenario is 5 stars are eventually going to become a thing. With memory defrag, they waited about, I think it was close to 2 years. I think it was in the middle of like the first year, but close to the second year where they introduced 5 stars, and then by like the third year they had 6 stars. I don't know if they're going to go that fast with Rising Steel, but I do think that 5 stars will probably be in the game by the 2-year anniversary. So I wanted to mention that. And then the last thing I want to go over real quick, there is a player questionnaire that you can do for another 2 days. I probably should have made a video on this right when it came out, but it is what it is. So you click on this link down here, and it has, a bunch of questions to ask. They ask, how you feel about the game, what other games do you play, blah, blah, blah. And they ask, like, what improvements would you like to make? Here's the thing. Every player, every one of us has an issue with how they've kind of handled stuff. With how, during the 1.5 anniversary, they decided to reduce the kind of stuff they're giving us. They've reduced the cubes we get from quests. They reduced the cubes we get from Ordinal Battle, which Ordinal Battle will reset here in, like, about, what, like a week? On the 3rd, so it's next Wednesday, I believe is when is it Wednesday? Next Thursday. Well, actually, no, next Friday. Okay, so it resets next Friday as well. So we'll have to see if they're going to do the same. Is it still going to be 250, or are they going to have understood the fan response and put it back to normal? Because you really can't use the excuse that the season pass is where the cubes went, because the season pass is supposed to be something new and extra. You're not supposed to take away from other stuff just to shove it in here and then make us pay for this as well. So we will have to see how that goes, but obviously make your voices heard in this questionnaire survey. And then I guess the other thing I want to mention is, and I didn't realize this until now. No, not that. I already have it purchased, so basically what I was going to try and say is you get the ATIS, or not this one. You get the ATIS background regardless. So the only purpose that those extra 200 diamonds gives you when you buy the pass, like if you buy the 500 one, is it just pretty much unlocks everything at once. So you really never need to, if you plan on just farming it up over the course of the 2 months and you don't need the background immediately, you don't need to buy the 500, just buy the 300 one. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think down below about all the stuff I talked about. Would you be excited to see 5 stars? In which case, if 5 stars did become a thing, I think that the 4-star rate would probably go up to like 5 or 6%, where the new, the 5 stars would be the new 3% rate. So it's kind of like how memory defrag is now, where you get 4 stars all the time, but now it's it's obviously more difficult to get 5 and 6 stars. So we'll just have to see how it's kind of handled. Hopefully they can go in a good direction with the game. The 1.5 anniversary had some cool units, but overall it was kind of disappointing, I want to say. So hopefully they can learn from that and do better moving forward. Now, of course, the free summons were great. All the free summons and stuff they were giving us were great. I got a bunch of characters I didn't have before, but it's just, you can't reduce the free-to-play currency without an actual reason for it, without putting it at least somewhere else. Like, if they were taking away, like, obviously the new Tease, which I actually just finished Awakening. I have all the medals I needed for her. You know, she's a good unit, so this was a step in the right direction. But having one good, you know, free-to-play unit that's pretty much as good as a summonable unit is not an excuse, really, to reduce the free-to-play currency you're giving to players. Because they're going to end up having to put free-to-play currency in order to get this unit in the first place, possibly. So, I don't know. I'm just not really a fan of it. But anyways, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.